Black Desert announces a new community event, Guild Wars 2 is hosting a huge contest, and Revelation Online gets a MOBA mode. Hey everyone, Colt here for MMOHuts.com, filling in for James Blonde, and here's the news recap for the week of November 29th. First up, Black Desert Online announced last week that Pearl Abyss and Kakao Games will team up to hold a community event called Black Desert Festa. This will take place on December 1st in Seoul, South Korea's Satek Convention Center, and will feature a keynote with new content currently under development for Black Desert Online. If you can't make it in person, don't sweat it. The event will be fully live streamed, with the keynote even being subtitled in English. Black Desert Online content creators will also be able to host the stream and share it with their audiences. One of the announcements will include release details of the Archer, Black Desert Online's long-awaited 17th class. As EverEmber Reborn's development continues, the original EverEmber Online is making a comeback. As of November 25th, the previously released title is back from Astronomical Games. EverEmber was plagued with hosting issues and a loss of backups that ultimately slowed the game down just a month after its release. The game now has a new development team behind it and new concepts to bring to the table, like a housing system, mounts, and plenty more. The game is using one global server to unite fans all over the world. Players can also gain access to beta keys for EverEmber Reborn simply by playing the original and being a part of the community. Revelation Online is receiving a free expansion in the form of Mythical Conflict. This expansion brings a 5v5 MOBA PvP mode. Players won't be using their own characters in this mode, however, instead choosing one of Revelation Online's iconic NPC heroes. In traditional MOBA fashion, minions march down the lanes, and players gotta fight their way through them and destroy the enemy base. ArenaNet announced this week that they're giving away some incredible prizes to herald the arrival of Guild Wars 2's Roller Beetle Racing. Players can rev up their Roller Beetle mounts and face off on 5 unique racetracks around Tyria. These new public events will give players the opportunity to challenge their friends, their guildmates, and the wider Guild Wars 2 community for the fastest times. To celebrate, ArenaNet is launching a sweepstakes for everyone who participates. The main grand prize is a custom-wrapped Roller Beetle type RBR car. To participate, all you have to do is opt into email communication at the link in the description and enter at least one Roller Beetle race during the sweepstakes period, which ends on December 24th. You can enter once a week, with each entry earning you a shot at a Razer PC package, an Alienware gaming setup, a vacation to San Diego, and a home theater system in addition to your shot at the car. World of Tanks Mercenaries, the console version of World of Tanks, has a new game mode on the horizon. Commander Mode, as it's called, will give a bird's-eye RTS-style view to each commander, where you'll take control of 9 tanks. You can also assume the role of tanker and team with 5 other players to fight against the commander and his forces. Wargaming West has been working on the new mode with the help and constructive input of the World of Tanks community, refining the experience to make it as exciting, intuitive, and fun to play as possible. The Commander update also brings 3 new mercenaries known as the Outcasts. Created in partnership with Brett Parson of Tank Girl and New Romancer fame, these wild new characters come with their own special tanks. You can get them together in the Outcast Mega Collection or individually until December 11th. The 7th set of ground forces, the Italian Army, are coming in the next update for War Thunder. Launching in Update 1.85, scheduled for December 2018, the Italian Army will bring dozens of new ground vehicles to the game from the early World War II period. One of the prime examples is the Semovente M43, a late World War II self-propelled gun and tank destroyer featuring a deadly 105mm cannon and a low, well-armored front, earning it the nickname Basotto, which is Italian for Dachshund. Players on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will have the ability to purchase all 3 Italian vehicle packs following the release of patch 1.85, with 2 of the packs already available on PlayStation 4. Playwith Interactive officially launched Warlords Awakening this week. During the early access period, many changes and improvements were made to the look and feel of the game to ensure it would be an enjoyable experience for everyone at launch. The game has received a new level cap of 50, 4 new dungeons, and a new Portuguese language option. Warlords Awakening has also announced that they plan to engage the community every Wednesday with new events and exclusive prizes through their social media accounts. If you want to see more about this game and know what our personal thoughts on it were, you can check out my first look here on our channel. QC Games announced this week that their first game project, the dungeon brawler Breach, will enter Steam Early Access in January of 2019. Breach combines third-person action, RPG elements, and impressive visuals with an open class system for both solo play and online multiplayer. We'll have more on this game once it enters Early Access. From deep within the Fangwild, the renegade sorcerer Dusk is headed for Brawlhalla. He wields a brand new weapon type called the Orb Weapon in addition to the classic spear. Dusk will feature 3 new skins when he debuts as well. Several other improvements were made to the game, as well as the introduction of the new Brawl of the Week mode, KO Mania, which sees players face off in 5 stock matches with 300% damage from the start. A lot of the fixes are aimed at the Switch version of the game, including an update to how the analog sticks are pulled to catch the platform up with the PC and other console versions of the game. Get ready, closers, the next Wildhuter, the Shield Maiden Luna, is on the way. She'll join the closers roster on December 11th and brings a unique blend of offensive and defensive skills to the frontline role. Also, from now until December 19th, players can earn more items simply for playing the game during the weekend. You'll receive one for logging in and then another item again at the 30, 60, 90, and 120 minute marks. Hearthstone lead designer Dean Ayala and personality Brian Kibler stepped into the arena this week to reveal the final cards coming in Rastakhan's Rumble, the upcoming Hearthstone expansion. When Rastakhan's Rumble launches on December 4th, you'll be able to log in and claim a free legendary Loa, 2 spirit cards from the same class, and 6 Rastakhan's Rumble booster packs. For those who want to play early, all you'll need to do is find a public pre-release event near you with the event finder in the description, which will be going on this weekend only. There you'll be able to open Rastakhan's Rumble packs early and play with the cards that you get this way in special fireside brawl modes. Duel Universe, the ambitious single-shard universe MMORPG, has entered their alpha stage this week. This is the biggest milestone to date for the civilization-building MMO since the 2016 Kickstarter, and it's exciting to see the game reach this stage of development. Duel Universe is built on 4 key pillars: exploration, building, trading, and combat. The Alpha 1 phase brings the first of these 3 facets to life, letting players explore and build almost anything they can think of. Novaquark, the game's developers, have announced that all Kickstarter backers, regardless of pledge level, will be able to join the alpha, allowing the game's population to reach over 11,000 players before the end of the year. Duel Universe is scheduled for a full launch in 2020. Beetle, a Swedish word for combat, is the title of Fall Damage's new turn-based action strategy game for PC, where players face off in battle with custom-built squads. The game will employ simultaneous turn planning and execution, with each turn playing out in real time simultaneously once both players have locked in their moves. Beetle is in closed beta for PC right now, and new players are being welcomed through the game's website. I'd also like to formally apologize to anybody who speaks Swedish. I do not. I did my best. Thanks for understanding. Crossout has entered a new closed beta to test the adventure mode. Adventure mode drops players into a large-scale, story-driven campaign with lots of side missions and quests for them to complete either solo or with a group. Playing through the adventure mode will earn players a new resource called Engraved Shells, which can be used to craft unique weapons or decorative elements to install on your vehicles. For now, the mode will only play on a detailed version of the Blood Rocks location, which is currently the largest location in Crossout, spanning 16 square kilometers. Well, that's all for this week. Let us know what you're excited about down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and keep it locked on MMOHuts.com for all the latest gaming news and reviews.